Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm gonna show you how to embed an agent into your large language model. I'm gonna be focusing on Google search engine and how to connect this engine into the model using LangChain. I'm gonna explain step by step how to create the credentials in order to do this, and also how to do the integration using LangChain. We will be discussing and following this documentation that we have here from LangChain, and the first step is to create the Google credentials. I'm gonna be leaving all the links in the description below so you can follow this tutorial. So let's open this link. Here we can go to the Google Cloud Platform and we can create the API key. We just need to click on this button, create credentials, and we can create our API keys. So this will generate the API keys, and let's save this API key and bring it to our project. Here in the environment variable file, you can paste the API key. Let's paste this one. If we go back, the second step will be to create the credentials of the search engine. So let's go to this link. Here we will need to name our search engine. Let's give as the name LangChain agent. Then we need to specify that we want to search the entire web. Click here, and then we can create these credentials for the search engine. Then we can go to customize. If we click on customize, we can see the search engine ID. So if we go there, and then let's replace this search engine ID. And since we will be using a large language model from the HuggingFace, you will need to provide also the credentials from HuggingFace. So you just need to go to this page and click on new token, give a random name to this token, and type read because we want to read models from the repository, from the hub of HuggingFace, and then generate a token. LangChain agent. Then it will generate a token. Let's copy this token and paste it here. And here we have all the credentials that we need. So now that we have all the credentials that we need, we can proceed to start coding. We will need to download and install all these Python libraries. So let's start by doing this. Here we are installing LangChain, the LangChain hub, Google API Python client, HuggingFace, and python.env. So while this downloads in an already created virtual environment, which will isolate all the Python libraries that we have installed here, the first step is to import all the libraries that we need. So let's do import OS to import all the environment variables, which are the credentials. So let's do from .env import load .env. Okay, everything was installed successfully. Then we can do load.env. From .env import load.env. Yeah, it's like this. Okay, perfect. So here we have all the credentials already in our environment, and now let's load all the functions that we need in order to use the Google search engine using Python. So let's do from LangChain community.utilities import Google search API wrapper, and also from LangChain core.tools import tool. Basically, the tool in LangChain is the agent. They have a wide variety of agents possible to use. They have Bing Search, they have Google Drive, Google Jobs, they have Google Search, they have Reddit, they have Yahoo, Wikipedia, and so on. But in this case, we will be using Google Search. So let's import these libraries. Then let's create Google Search. And here we will have the Google Search API wrapper. And for the tool, let's call it Google tool. Let's use tool. Here we'll need to provide the name of the tool that we will be utilizing. Let's call it Google search. Let's also provide a description for this tool. Let's call it search Google for recent results, because that will be the whole purpose of using this search engine into the large language model, so we can find recent information on the internet that might not be in the large language model. And let's use as a function the Google search. We'll do run. Okay. Then let's run this. I want to show you what Google search does here, so we can check whether our search engine, our Google search engine, is working in Python or not. We can ask a question here. Let's say, what's Obama's first name? Here we can check that the information is provided is quite long, but at least we can see that the credentials are working correctly. So let's see how to integrate these into the large language model. If we want to check what the Google tool has inside, let's print the function. So we see that it's a function, that the name is Google search. This is the description that we specified earlier, and then the function that will retrieve the information from the search engine. Here we can see the API key and so on. So now that we have the search engine working well in Python, let's load the large language model. And for this purpose, we'll be using a model from the HuggingFace hub. So let's do LangChain community import LLMs from HuggingFace endpoint. And also, there are different options to incorporate the engine to the model. In this case, we'll be focusing in a chat model. So let's also load from LangChain community. Let's do chat models, import chat models, HuggingFace, import HuggingFace, chat HuggingFace, this one. Okay, and now let's load the credentials from HuggingFace and also the models that we need. So let's do from HuggingFace API token equal dot HuggingFace API token. Okay, let's just load these credentials and then let's load the model. HuggingFace endpoint. Here we'll need to specify the repository of the model that we want to use. I already found one. In this case, we will be using Sapphire. Nonetheless, you can use another one if you want, but let's use this one now here. And then let's also use the chat model of this large language model. So let's use chat HuggingFace, and here let's specify the LLM that we want to use for the chat. Okay, here it's already created, so that works well. We will need to specify a prompt when we utilize this agent. So let's load the prompt from LangChain also. So let's do from LangChain import hub, and then let's create prompt equal to hub pool, and then let's load this prompt that I have already here. They have different prompts in LangChain already created, some pre-specified prompts. Let's use in this case structured chat agent, and then I'm gonna show you now how this prompt looks like. Basically what this prompt has is a set of instructions that we will be giving to the large language model, in which we specified a sequence of actions to take in. So if the model doesn't know the answer, it will go to the search engine. And if the answer obtained from the search engine is not enough, it will go back to the search engine again and keep looking for the answer until it gets it. And then we'll provide the final answer. So that's what basically has this prompt. It has also an action and an input action. So here we have the input action. The action will be basically to go to the search engine, and the input action, for instance, will be the query that I will be looking for. And the tool is the search engine that we have here, which is Google search engine. Now let's create from LangChain agent import a create structure chat agent. So we'll be creating now the agent when we have a structured chat template. So let's create this agent equal to structure chat agent, and here let's specify the model that we will be utilizing, which is this one. Let's also specify the tool, which is called Google tool. Here the argument that is expected is a list, and if you see here, the Google tool is not a list, so let's put some brackets under, and then let's also specify the prompt that we created. Let's run this, and now we have our agent. And now that we have this agent, we need to create an agent executor that will execute all the steps that are here in the agent that we specified earlier. So let's do from LangChain.agents import agent executor. So let's call it agent executor equal to agent executor. Here let's specify as an agent agents. The tools, again, let's specify Google tool verbose, so we can see all the results as they are being printed out. Handle parsing errors equal to true, and max iterations to 5, because we don't want to have hallucination or loop quite big in which it's looking for information in the engine for a while. So let's do this, and now let's use our agent. Let's do run with invoke, and let's specify here in this dictionary as an input the question, let's say, who won the best picture on the Academy Awards in 2024, which is a very recent information. Let's see if the agent is able to retrieve and respond correctly this information. Wow, it was so fast in this case. Well, we can see who won the best picture on the Academy Awards in 2024. So we can see here that in 2024, the movie Oppenheimer won the best picture award at the Academy Awards. So the information is correct, which is amazing. Let's ask another question. Let's keep the information related to the Academy Awards. Let's go with another one. Let's go with who won the best actor on the Academy Awards in 2024. Let's see if it also replies correctly. Let's see, could not parse, final answer. Okay. As of my training data, it goes until 2023. There is no information available. So in this case, the agent stopped. It was not able to provide the response correctly. So that's something that I noticed, that sometimes it struggles to find the information. Well, let's go with another one, agent executor. Let's go with a very recent situation that happened very recently, which was a collapse of the Baltimore Bridge. Let's see if the agent is able to provide that information. What happened to the bridge in Baltimore? Let's see. What happened to the bridge in Baltimore? Let's see if the model is able. Okay, a portion of the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore collapsed after a large boat collided with it earlier on Tuesday morning. So as you can see, this agent successfully provided the response. Let's go with another one to double check. Agent executor dot invoke. Let's ask another question about the Academy Awards. Let's go with the actress and see if it's able to provide an accurate response. Actress. Let's see. In this case, Let me check who did it, because I don't know. Academy Awards Best Actress. So we should see Emma Stone in the answer. Emma Stone won the Best Actress award at the Academy Awards. Perfect. So it's working well there. Let me ask again about the Best Actor. Let's ask again. Let me switch this one on the Oscars. Let's see. Let's see if it provides the response. Let's go Academy Awards Best Actor. It was Cillian Murphy. And here we can see, well, here we can see that by just changing Academy Awards to Oscars, we are getting the right response. So that was it for this video. I hope you found it interesting. And if you still have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button below, and turn on the notification bell. See you next week.